How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Split Decision. We had a great fight last night. Shawn Porter versus Errol Spence. It was the fight of the year, possibly the fight of the decade. And it was a split decision. So we're here to talk about it. I'm your host, Aki. To my left is
Professor Nims, the pundit with the PhD in pugilism.
on Professor Nim over here. He wanted to smoke. It ain't fall season. It's smoke season. Stop. But on to the next topic. We got Kenny Porter. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Terence Crawford against Shawn Porter. If Terence already stated that's his man and he won't fight him. And that threw me off. I was like, man, hold on. Like, that was before the Errol Spence fight. He said if Shawn Porter beat Errol Spence, I wouldn't fight Shawn Porter because that's my guy. Like, I respect his dad. We go deeper than that.
Terence Crawford said that.
Yeah, and then he said, however, I want Errol Spence to win. Even though Shawn Porter is his fan, you know what I'm saying? They close to win, but he said, I want Errol Spence to win because I want to fight him. Now, what you think, the comments on that? And if they do fight, like, do you see Shawn Porter giving Terence Crawford a hard time? And do you think Crawford will outperform Errol Spence in that particular fight? So,
yeah, I think that Crawford doesn't get caught into none of this machismo of I'm gonna do this. I think he'll have a couple of rough moments just because of the physicality of Shawn Porter, but I think that
he'll fight his game plan.
Not only that is that he I think between him and Lomachenko. Right now are the boxers who are best adept at making in-fight adjustments, and to me that's a true mark of a great fighter. You know, Floyd was a master at doing that. Sugar Ray Leonard did that as well, and we can go down the list.
So you saying Terence is gonna Jeff Horn Shawn Porter?
Jeff Horn. Why is that a comparison? You talk about a very limited.
As an inside fighter, that's like, you know how he fought Pacquiao, made it an ugly fight. So you know how Terence did Jeff Horn. I'm asking, that's how you talking, like.
I see what you're saying. No. I think that
a more competitive fight.
Yeah. I think. Come on, Jeff Horn made his name off fighting a very unmotivated Manny Pacquiao, and Terence Crawford took him to school, rightfully so. But I think that Terence Crawford will be more convincing than Errol Spence in defeating Shawn Porter.
So now what you think about the whole situation? He's saying he's too close to the Shawn Porter family and he won't consider that fight at all.
That's hard. So as a boxing fan, I don't necessarily like hearing that. I think that they're all professionals, and unless you're talking about family, I think that you should be willing to compete against the next competitor, particularly if he's in your weight class and that is somebody who is considered one of the top people in your weight class. I think you should be open to fighting them.
I think Charlo will fight his own Charlo twin for the right money. I mean, they didn't spar all them years for free. I think they would like to get in there one time for real and fight for the right money. But I'm saying now, yeah, I mean, it was kind of it came out of nowhere for me. I didn't know they were close. You know, him and Kenny Porter, but like he's more close with Kenny. So just because that's his son, I mean, you don't know his son like that, man. You know, get in the ring with a man because, you know, let's be real. Terence don't have that many options. So and Shawn, what shocked me, Shawn was like, yeah, I don't mind getting in there with anybody. Like at first, like
that's that dog.
And I'm like, what the hell? Now he talking about the Terence Crawford fight. He don't mind fighting him. So I'm like, Terence, that don't sound right. But I think I did hear Shawn on another occasion saying, yeah, they cool and shit. So I mean, I just feel like that, you know, Terence, since he's having a hard time to find the name at 147. So what you gonna fight? A Munguia at 154? Because Errol might fight Pacquiao, Danny, Keith Thurman, like it's so many names, and you got Terence Crawford on the other hand. What he gonna do? Move up away and fight Munguia? Like he only could wait for the Taylor fight versus who he fighting at 140.
I'm not sure. I don't think he's gonna go back.
No, I'm saying if they move up and wait and fight him on the tournament, the winner of the tournament. So that's another opponent. But like, you know, they so far in between. So, you know, I feel like if he do fight Shawn Porter though, I think, like, I agree with you. You know, he will fight his game plan. He will, like I said earlier, if you come to Shawn Porter jabbing, especially if you're a southpaw, he always move his head. That's why Errol Spence was hard to, you know, he was having a hard time to find the 1-2 to land on Shawn Porter because he consistent, like, he waiting for you to twitch and, like, you know, move his head. So Terence, he will feint more. He will feint Shawn Porter. So he all that moving head, you know, ain't gonna do him no well because he ain't throwing no punches. He gonna feint him, and then he gonna think he feint, and he gonna pop him with a jab. And he's faster than Errol, and I believe he will fight his fight. He won't get caught up into Shawn Porter style, none of that. And I believe his footwork and his slickness and the fact that he goes to the body effectively, but at the same time, the jab while moving and pivoting and the right hook while pivoting, man, that's gonna give Shawn Porter a hard time. Absolutely. But I do favor Terence Crawford. However, when Shawn Porter does get inside and use his weight, man, he gonna be a bully on Terence because he gonna have that weight on him because he has a size advantage.
I think that a lot of people underestimate Terence Crawford's strength. He has a slight build, but when he's in there with people, I think a lot of them are a bit shocked by how strong he is. Whatnot. Like Jeff Horn, he was able to handle him
like with
easily.
No problem, but Jeff Horn
easily.
Yeah,
Jeff Horn's a big dude.
Yeah, and not just that, and Shawn and Terence Crawford, he don't shy from holding if he have to. He don't hold much, but if he have to not get hit, he will do so. So
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying Errol, he was going war, man, most of the night. So like Terence in the scenario, when Shawn Porter come in the inside, he gonna nullify a lot of that work by just holding him and letting the referee separating him, because that's when Shawn Porter, like, he look against Kell Brook, he look ordinary just because he nullified the inside work and only have to focus on the outside. Because when Errol Spence fought Shawn Porter, at one point Errol was just walking to him with a high guard because he was worrying about Shawn Porter, you know, coming with his head, you know, coming with the overhand. Like, he's so unpredictable if you fight him in the inside. Errol Spence beat him at his own game, but at the same time, if you do fight Shawn Porter at his own game, he's so unpredictable because he even, you know, like, he would throw a weird shot while his head is super low, so he hard to counter at the same time. So the best thing is to go his body, which is Terence Crawford is so effective at doing so. But like I said, Errol, you know, it's hard to focus on your jab and left and all that when you trying to fight Shawn Porter. Errol Spence was trying to fight Shawn Porter. Terence wouldn't do that. He would fight his game. He would stick to the 1-2, check hook, pivot, jab while you stepping into your right, you know. Like, he won't go straight backward, even though he does sometimes, but not as much as Errol did. And Terence has better footwork. I believe he's more fluid on his feet than Errol Spence. That's just easy to see.